Okay, so I just watched um Kanye West on, what was it? Power 105.1, I think. You know, the one with Charlamagne the God and stuff. I just watched that interview and I actually have a new found respect for him, kind of. Because I wasn't really a big Kanye fan, but I do understand his thought process more because when I saw his new slaves and all that stuff, I was like, some people like, oh, this is kind of like, or it's Illuminati type feel. I have heard that before, to where we're slaves to corporations, we're slaves to brand. We're actually, some people are slaves to, you know, celebrities and like, oh my gosh, this person's rocking this, I gotta get this. And like he said in his interview, people are spending their rent money or they're spending this just to have the latest and greatest. And even like to be, in a way, to say I'm better than you. And that's why I feel like some people wear their wealth on their sleeve, and so, and I'm one of those people who feel that, I don't like to be branded. Like, I don't like to wear name brand things to where it's like you put this label on me to where it's like, oh, that's all she likes is name brand things. I wouldn't mind wearing name brand stuff if it's not broadcasted. Like, I'm not a walking billboard for that person. So I understand that aspect, and I understand what he's saying about Nike, how, like, because at the beginning of the interview, like, you can tell that they weren't understanding what he was talking about, that he was just kind of like, oh, well, Nike, they really didn't give me creative control. They didn't let me do this. They didn't do that. And then, Charlamagne's like, oh, well, you didn't, you're an artist, you could do this, you could do that. Why are you worried about money? Why are you worried about this? And I understand what he's trying to say. He's like, he wants to build up a newfound wealth to where he doesn't have to answer to anybody and he doesn't have to do any of this stuff. Because, yeah, he can stop working and he can live off of the millions he's made. But, of course, he wants to enjoy that wealth that he has, his success and stuff like that. And I feel like once you reach a certain level of success, you always want to surpass that success. And so it's like people can't blame him if he wants to jump into a new field or try something different. It's like, who wants to be doing the same thing for the rest of life? Especially as a rap artist, you can't be rapping when you're a certain age. It's not cool anymore. Like, yeah, Jay-Z does it, but it's because he's accomplished so much. And as you can see, he has so many other avenues that he's doing, like clothing, now he's got the sports and all that stuff. Like, so I understand where Kanye's coming from. I do respect him and those beliefs. Well, not those beliefs, but that thought process of that you are a slave to corporation, you are a slave to these things. And he wants to break out of that mode and he wants to do other things. And it made me kind of understand his artistic ways more. Because at first I was kind of like, what? The Confederate flag thing, I'm still kind of like, I don't know. But as I was talking to my husband, I was like, I understand that he's like the only iconic person of this generation right now that is actually trying something new, like Michael Jackson and other artists and other people in different avenues where they tried to be different. And at their time, even if you look at Shakespeare and other people, at their time, it was not appreciated. It wasn't accepted. But as they passed on, or as it became later on in their life, then people started to appreciate their work. And I feel that's what's going to be for Kanye, is that as he gets older, we're going to appreciate what he did. Like, wow, that was trendsetter. Like with the kilt skirts or the, blinded sunglasses, or from the skinny jeans. And then when he started rocking the leather pants, everybody started rocking leather. And I got tired of seeing leather. I got so tired of seeing leather. I was just like, oh my gosh. Will somebody come out with something new to where we see a different trend? But, so I kind of appreciate that aspect of him becoming more iconic. Just like Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson did things and people were kind of like, But then once he passed and later on in his life, people started to do those things and be like, wow, this person inspired me. And we still have to understand that rapping is a form of poetry, and it's a form of what you see your life as. And, of course, you're going to speak on what you see, and then that can reach someone or that could not reach someone, you know, but it's all his own perspective of what his life is. And we can't judge someone for living their own life, you know. So that was my take on his interview. And hopefully you can leave me some comments down below and tell me what you thought of the interview. And, well, I'll see you later.